Well, good evening, gang, and welcome to It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn Williams, and I'm your host. And to my right and to your left, of course, is the lovely Valerie Eliason. Hello, Val.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And we're coming to you live from our beautiful studios here at BNN TV. And you're more than welcome to join us if you'd like. We're at 617-708-3290. And Davey and the great staff here at BNN are in the other room answering phones. So they're busy back there. So give us a call if you'd like to join us tonight. Let us know what's going on. How are you?
I'm well. Had a busy weekend.
Yes, you did. You did. And so as did we. We had an open house at Art Studio 99.
Oh, how did it go?
It didn't go too bad. There were, some sales and some people came by. It was nice. Janice felt really good about people coming by and dropping in. But we have our big Christmas Eve thing, so we're going to expect a lot more people then.
I'm looking forward to that. Can I bring anything? Cookies?
No. We'll be fine. I mean, just bring yourself. It's something we've been doing for a bunch of years now, and it's fun.
Good.
It's like when our artist friends and our musician friends clash. That's kind of like the day it happens.
Nice.
And everyone comes and has a good time. It's fun.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
You do it early, don't you?
Yeah, we start around 4 and we go to about 8 or 9 o'clock,
Not too bad.
I'm thinking of dusting out the old studio, maybe get some of the guys downstairs to play a bit. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I don't know.
Yeah.
So what's new with you?
Oh, geez. Trying to work on all my Christmas present wrapping. My roommate and I put up our tree.
I saw that.
It looks awesome.
Yes,
I almost don't even want to put I've collected all these ornaments over the years from friends and antique markets and stuff. I love the really old, fragile ones.
Yes.
We have gold garland on there right now, wrapped all around the tree. It
looks nice.
Amazing.
Yes, I saw the picture on Facebook. Speaking of Facebook, I got a great message from them. We've eclipsed 300 followers or likers or whatever that is in a very short amount of time.
I know, I was thrilled about that.
Yes, in just a couple of months we've kind of gotten a lot of people that have paid a little bit of attention to us.
Yeah.
And I have you to thank for that. You do an awful lot of outreach. Thank you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what's going on. I got a bunch of Christmas shows to do coming up.
Oh, with the band?
No, with the kids.
Okay.
The kids at Sacred Heart will be performing on the Monday, a week from today.
Yeah.
And this Friday, the kids at Orchard Gardens are putting on their big holiday festival. So we're going to be performing. It's a lot of fun.
What kind of performances? Like a play?
Well,
choir?
there's going to be a play at Orchard Gardens. The 6- and 7-year-olds are going to be doing a thing on bullying.
That's good.
A play that they wrote.
That's really important, I think.
So it's kind of cool to see them do that. Then everybody else kind of picks a song and performs. It's kind of they want to call it a talent show, but it isn't. It's a showcase. It's a talent showcase.
Yeah.
So it's
like a variety show.
Yes, very much like that. A couple of the kids are the announcers, and we set up the big PA and lights and stuff. And so the kids get a chance. The parents come in with the siblings, and we pack it up. Have a bunch of food and fun.
I remember when I was in high school, we had the senior variety show. It was always a big deal.
Yeah.
And
it is a big deal.
Yeah, it was pretty fun. People got silly. Got some teachers up there sometimes. So.
I'm going to be playing the guitar with one of the kids who's she performed here one night here. She's a great little singer.
Oh, nice.
And we're going to do that song "Rude."
Yes.
Have you heard this?
I have heard that song. Yeah.
So I'm going to play the guitar and she's going to sing.
Nice.
So it's very cool.
Is she dedicating it to anyone in particular?
As long as it's
kind
not
of a
me,
romantic song.
It is kind of a romantic song,
Yes.
but it's one of the big hits.
Yes.
So they get a chance to do all that.
That's awesome.
Anything else artfully that you've been doing? Do you know this is our last show of the year?
I know. We're not going to have one the 22nd or the 29th. We're going to miss everyone.
It's our last show of the year. Goodbye, 2014.
We'll have to come in with a big bang for the first January show.
Yes, we'll have to have costumes on.
Fireworks.
That's right. It'll be the 5th. So we won't be back until January 5th after tonight's show.
Yeah.
But they'll be showing some of our shows over the holiday week, a couple of weeks. So you'll get your It's All About Arts fix in there.
Yeah.
What do you do Christmas Day?
Christmas Day.
What has been a tradition? That's what one of the things we've been talking about in my classes, what's a tradition? So what is the traditional thing that you do with your...
I go down to my family in Rhode Island, in Charlestown, Rhode Island, and my uncle and my aunt have a marina down there, and so we always have fresh oysters on Christmas Day. So good. And if it's not too cold, we'll go out and walk around the docks by the boats.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Christmas Eve is our tradition, I guess. People will bring an ornament, and they'll bring, we'll light the tree and all that kind of traditional stuff. But then Christmas Day, we make our little tour around and bother other people.
Yeah, you got to.
And so that's fun. Well, we got the grandkids and stuff, so that's, that's important to make sure that we have family time with them. We were with them this weekend.
Oh, nice. What did you guys do?
We went and had a big turkey dinner yesterday.
Oh, that's wonderful.
In Quincy. Yeah.
Nice. Christmas
lasts a long time. Christmas goes from Thanksgiving right straight
through. It really does. So I bet your Christmas tree is packed with ornaments.
It is. There are ornaments on there that are 80 or 90 years old.
Yeah.
That are made out of glass and very nicely,
Yeah. But it's the most artful tree in Roosevelt.
It's incredible. You should see it.
I can't wait.
There's all
Christmas
kinds
Eve.
of really cool things on our tree. This year we tried something a little different. We put those lights out front.
Oh, nice.
That the sunlight can...
the solar lights?
The solar lights.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's kind of like a little touch.
That's
be green. But they wouldn't work all last week because there was no sun.
It's creepy out.
Yeah, so I thought, I didn't think they were working, but they were on last night because we got a little bit of sun. So
yeah.
It was a good show tonight.
I know, I'm really excited. Yeah. Very excited for our guests.
We're talking about a great thing going on over in Hyde Park that it's going to be a lot of fun to hear about. And pets.
And pets.
Pet portraits.
Yeah. Pet portraits.
Well, what are you going to do with your 2 weeks? Are you going to travel at all? Are you going to hit some more museums or anything of that nature?
I think so. I'm going to try to travel around a little bit. There's a pretty cool exhibit going on at the ICA right now, revolving around fiber and different textiles that I really want to go check out. There's also another sort of little film exhibit going on at the ICA too. So I definitely want to check those out.
Yeah,
Thursdays.
I'm going to get some live music in. I got some friends that are playing, and there's a couple of clubs I haven't been to in a while, and I'll probably go over and get to see Louis Bello over in the Abbey over downtown. So I'm going to get some live music in.
Good.
Because I don't really get a lot of time when I have nothing to do. And it'll be after the 23rd, it'll be a week and a half of nothing to do. Relax.
Maybe build a snowman with the grandkids.
If we get some snow. I like snow.
I do too. I love snow.
I want it to be a white Christmas. I need it to be blizzardy. Right?
Yeah. Snowshoes.
Blizzardy. Snowshoes, the whole thing.
The whole 9 yards.
Yeah, because my snowblower's been sitting there waiting for something to do. I got it all cleaned up and made sure it worked. And all that. So this is going to be your first winter in Rosendale.
It is.
So you're going to have to go up and walk around the Arboretum.
Oh my God, the first snow we get, I'm going to be up there.
Because it's incredible, the Arnold Arboretum in the wintertime. Go when it's snowing.
Okay.
Not unless it's, none of that. But if it's just snowing out, go up and walk around. It's beautiful.
All right.
It's a great thing to do. All right, so Main Streets, they're part of this thing that's going on over in Hyde Park. The Great Main Streets program is an organization that is near and dear to our heart, of course, because, they've been supporting us here at this program for many, many, many years now. And we really appreciate our affiliation with them. Main Streets is an organization that helps revitalize business districts around the city. There's about 20 of them now, and they help, store owners and property owners get the right demographic information and what they're supposed to do as far as get their stores going. They have a design committee that helps with the way the place is going to look and their signage. A promotions committee that's probably working with Linda getting all of that kind of thing together to make sure that people come down to the business district and enjoy what fruits they have right in their neighborhood. But they've been a supporter of this program for a long time, and we've been really, really lucky.
Have they been with us since the beginning, the whole 17 years?
See, when I first started this show, I was on the board of directors of Rosendale Village Main Street. And the original concept of the show was Creative Rosendale was the first name. And we were going to talk about the different things creatively that was going on in Roslindale, my hometown. But over the years, we've expanded and expanded. And as you know, we've got to say hi to Dwayne and Kirsten out in Portland, Oregon. They're tuning in tonight to catch our last show of the year.
Nice.
And Joanne and Evan and Marianne up in Saratoga Springs, I think it is,
Okay,
in
New
New York. Yeah, and Texas. We got people all over that are watching the
the
program. So to those people who have been faithful watchers of our program, thank you so much for being here over the year. It's been great. We wouldn't be able to do it or be here without, of course, your support. And the letters that we get and the emails that we get they make us feel really, really good. And especially you people who have come on to our Facebook and to our Twitter account and left little notes and little messages. We really appreciate everything that you do.
Give us the warm fuzzies.
Well, it does, because we don't know that you're out there. But we do know you're out there because we do hear from you. So thank you very much. Yeah. Speaking of that, how do people get to that Facebook page? It's all about arts.
It's all about arts, yeah.
You can go there and like us. And Val's always putting up little things here and there. And shoot us a question. Make it hard, let us know what's going on, because we'd like to involve you. And by the way, if you want to be a guest, you can contact us through that as well. Or you can go to our It's All About Arts website.
Yeah.
www.it'sallaboutArts.com.
Or bnntv.org.
Or bnntv.org, which, if you go to right now, bnntv.org. Did you say that?
bnntv.org.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
If you go to the bnntv.org site and click on what's playing right now,
You will see our smiling faces.
we will be there right on your screen, no matter where you are. That's how our friends all over the country get to check our show out.
Yeah.
Plus, it'll be this time. Where will it be this time tomorrow?
It'll be on YouTube.
Speak right here into the microphone.
It'll be on YouTube this time tomorrow.
Yes.
It's All About Arts 1.
Yes, the number 1, and that gets. There's a lot of shows on there, and we're getting an intern, because I have tons of shows that we're going to be putting up onto that. The problem right now is that they're VHS tapes.
Oh my gosh.
So we've got to transfer them digitally, and that takes a little process. But we're going to be doing that. We've got the equipment to do that. So we're going to be transferring a bunch of those tapes into digital form and see some shows that haven't been on the air for probably 15 years, 16 years.
I can't wait to see them.
That's kind of fun. Yeah, it'll be cool.
Good.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
You got a Val's View tonight?
I do have a Val's View.
What we're going to do is we're going to take a short break. Quick break, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Listen, gang, you are watching BNN TV's It's All About. Oh, you know what I didn't talk about was BNN TV. This beautiful building that we're in. This is an incredible opportunity for people. You know, the BNN TV is the cable access station. Many, 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 many years ago, the legislature decided that there had to be a way for people to get their personal messages out, or their opportunity to the airwaves, TV, and all of that stuff had to be accessible to the public, instead of having to go through some big, board of directors and what have you, and auditioning and all that. They made cable access something that people can do.
Yeah, which it should be.
And that's what this is, BNN TV. This side that we're on, there's 2 stations. Channel 9 is the answer, not the answer channel, it used to be called. It's news and information. What that is where nonprofits can come to do, get their mission statement out and invite guests on, talk about whatever their, different arts associations can do it. The Elderly Commission does it. It's done in many languages. There are people here that are doing the Vietnamese program. It is great programming here. And this is where you get an opportunity to come and do that. The other side, on Channel 23, is the Access Station. Over there, you become a member and you take some great courses in Final Cut Pro, Digital Performer, Pro Tools, how to use these great cameras, the lighting and the sound, and how to do TV. Sign out these state-of-the-art digital cameras, go and shoot your own show, and bring it back to our great Timothy Smith laboratory downstairs with all state-of-the-art, the best made, best equipment available, and edit your stuff on these big, huge Macs. And guess what? They put it on TV for you.
Yep.
So this is the place to do it. If you go to www.bnntv Click on Janice Williams or Jim Atwood. The great Jim Atwood was just up here wandering around the
Yes, he
studio a little
was.
while ago. We don't get to see him often, but it was nice to see him. He did come on. He click their names. They have all the information as far as becoming a member, what BNN has to offer, and what you have to offer BNN. This is the place to come and do it.
Absolutely.
Did I get it all in?
You got it all
I
in.
think I got that. Listen, gang, we're going to take a break. We've got a great show for you. We're going to take a little short break, and Val's going to do Val's View. So listen, gang, hang in there. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, welcome back, gang. You're watching BNN TV's It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn Williams. We're coming to you live from our Studio B here at BNN TV, right in the heart of Boston. Listen, you can join us if you'd like. We're at 617-708-3290. And I want to remind you one more time that this show will be on YouTube tomorrow, available for you to look at, laugh at, do whatever you want. Share it with your friends. And that is if you go onto your YouTube channel and type in It's All About Arts and the number 1, that'll get you right to the programming that we're doing right now. So if you see something tonight you want to see again or show somebody tomorrow, that's the place to go and do it. But right now, gang, it's time for the last Val's View of this year of 2014. We're very, very proud here at It's All About Arts of the work Valerie Eliason is doing. And right now it's time for another great Val's View. Valerie?
Well, hello guys, welcome to Val's View. So first on our list we have British Arrows that's going on at the ICA on the 21st, 27th, and 28th. Now what that is a little film exhibit. It is the British Television Advertising Awards. So all the funniest commercials that they have over there, all that British humor, whether you find it dry or not so dry, you can go stop down at the ICA one of those dates and check it out. These hilarious bite-sized films, or mini masterpieces, as the New York Times calls it, are definitely worthwhile to check out. Boston's one of the 10 cities that will be showing this exhibit, so definitely if you have a minute, stop down and check out some of the British humor. Second on our list is Dreidel, Dreidel, Dreidel. And if you hadn't guessed, it is a Hanukkah-inspired event. It's going on at the Museum of Fine Arts, December 17th from 6 to 9. So it's all ages, so kids, adults, grandparents, teenagers, anyone who wants to stop down. It is a free class. It's going on in classroom 160 at the MFA. And so what it is you'll be making your own clay dreidel. So you'll get to walk around the museum, get inspired by some of the sculptures, the paintings that you see there, and make your own dreidel out of clay. So whether or not you celebrate Hanukkah or you're just trying to maybe expand your horizons culturally, definitely check it out and get crafty. And third, last but certainly not least, is Boston First Night. So what would be the final Val's View without mentioning this? That, of course, is going on New Year's Eve in Boston, December 31st. It starts around 7 p.m., goes all night, way past till the ball drops, maybe even until 2 o'clock in the morning. I know bars, restaurants close around that time. So there's going to be 2 fireworks shows, one at 7, one at midnight. There's going to be a marching band, there's going to be a parade, ice sculptures, live music, the whole 9 yards. So it's going to be an incredible celebration for the family, for anyone really, all ages. So definitely go down and check it out. Boston has been celebrating First Night since 1976. So over the years it's gotten pretty big and pretty spectacular. So I hope everyone has a fun and safe holiday season. I'll miss you all terribly over the next couple weeks, but it's always a pleasure to bring to you some of the activities that are going on in the city of Boston. So I'm going to shoot it back to Glenn. Back to you, Glenn.
Thank you, Valerie. I appreciate that. First night, I went to the first night in the, yes, and I also went to the Esplanade in July. It was a busy year for Glenn that year. We had an awful lot of fun. Listen, gang, thanks an awful lot. Thank you, Valerie. That was great. I appreciate it. Right now, it's my great pleasure and honor to introduce you to one of the leading educators in the New England area. We're really proud and happy to have her here with us on our show tonight, Lynda-Lee Sheridan. Hello. How are you?
Glenn.
Thank you so much for coming in tonight.
Thank you for having me.
No, it's really our pleasure to have you here talking with us tonight. It's I need to fix this. There you go. Thank you very much, Davey. I appreciate it. I was undressed for a second, but Lynda, thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. You are the principal where?
Of the Roosevelt School in Hyde Park.
Tell me a little bit about the Roosevelt. That's
I'd love to
great
tell you
school.
about it. Yes.
Don't you love it?
It is a wonderful school. We're a K-8 school. We have
good.
2 facilities. So our K1, K2, and grade 1 is down in Reedville. And grade 2 to 8 is at off of Washington Street, off of Truman Highway, right in Hyde Park.
That's great.
And we're a full inclusion school. And you know, over the years, schools have suffered some budget cuts,
Yes.
right? And so one of our challenges has been the ability to maintain our arts that we provide to our students. This is only my 2nd year there, but I am so excited to announce tonight that we have received a $25,000 grant, a collaboration grant that we received with Riverside Theatre Works in Hyde Park. And you were just talking about Main Streets.
Yes,
Hyde Park
don't you
Main
love them?
Streets. Oh, they're fabulous.
Yes.
So it's a 3-way collaboration.
This is fabulous. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I know that these kind of things are all-encompassing sometimes to put all of the dots and T's and crosses and everything that has to go. Were you involved in from the beginning as far as what the Roosevelt was what the partnership was gonna look like? And
Yes, I was. So I have a wonderful parent volunteer who helped us as well, Marie Herb, and with Tony Ruscio from Riverside Theatre Works, the executive director.
They're great over there.
They are, and Marietta Finney, the founding director.
Yeah.
And then Emily Patrick from Main Streets. So we started just really dreaming about what this collaboration could be, because the Fairmount area, this is a Fairmount collaboration. That's
Why
the
don't you
name
help
of it.
our BNN friends and just tell us about where that is?
So Fairmount runs from Truman Highway, where there's a Fairmount T station there.
Yes.
And you go right up Fairmount to Logan Square.
Right.
And then it takes you all the way down to River Street.
Okay,
so
yeah.
it's a good distance.
That's a good
For a
chunk.
while, they've been trying to really develop the arts in that area. Certainly, if you haven't been down there to check out some restaurants in a while, you really have to check it out. There's some great restaurants.
Well, we go to open studios all the time, so we're always around that.
That's
that
great.
area.
And since we've been awarded the grant, we've actually opened it up even further with an advisory board that includes Patricia Tierney from Tierney, awesome woman and a huge supporter of the arts.
Yeah.
And Jan Kenny from the Menino Arts Center.
Yeah.
So we're really thrilled about all this outreach that we're doing. So our goal is really a couple of different venues here. We're looking at increasing visual arts and theater arts and music for students.
Tell me what will people see as this is starting to take hold?
We're going to launch it. I'm so glad you asked that, because we're going to launch it on January 29th at one of the new restaurants, Briar Rose, and we're inviting all of the community to come out to hear about it.
Yeah.
But our idea is really to get people out into the neighborhoods. People sometimes just get off the train and get in their car and go home.
Yeah.
We want them to stay a while, to
Sure.
walk up the street and see what's there. So we're going to put student artwork and actually feature other artists from the area.
Is it
in the
public art
restaurant.
we're going to be looking at, or is it art inside restaurants,
It
a
will-
gallery type thing?
Exactly.
Okay.
So it will be in stores, it will be in restaurants, and then, of course, aside from the visual arts, will be
Right.
the performing arts. So
Now, where would the performing arts as well be? In little coffee house here, concert here? Would it get over to the Shell? Would it get over to that area too? And
we actually do have one show planned at the Hat Shell. I'm
Good.
so glad you mentioned that, because I probably would have forgotten.
That's okay.
But
I played there once,
Did you?
Yes, Hyde Park Arts did a big concert series there and stuff. Me and the guys from Rosendale all put a couple of acts together and went over and played. It was the best.
It's a
time.
great venue.
Oh, it's awesome.
It really is. So we have a series of things, even for our littlest students. We're going to have some performing arts, some, music and movement, after-school programs available to them. We hope to develop a chorus at the upper campus.
Yeah.
And our theater arts, we do have a theater arts teacher, but it's very strapped for supplies and materials and time. So to be able to do a production, a full production, just isn't allowed, there isn't enough time. So
Is your school a public school?
it is. It is. So our partnership with Riverside is going to allow us to do that. And they'll send us some teachers to help out.
Yep.
And so we'll have our students do straight plays, and the straight play actually will be performed at a competition, and that's the one that we hope to bring to the Hat Show.
Yeah.
We hope to have next fall, we'll launch the auditions for a full musical. That will be a December show. That will be at Riverside Theatre Works.
Right.
And
Now,
things out
when
there.
you know me, I got this thing for kids art, and it's will there be like featured group shows at this place, or at the Menino Center, the MAC? Maybe there'll be something, and maybe at I don't know. Wherever you're going to be doing it. All around.
Exactly.
There's
So-
good enough restaurants to pick from.
Exactly, and we didn't, we just found out that we got this award, so we didn't want to put our really horse before the cart and
Yeah.
start planning all those details. So that's exactly what we're in the process of doing right now. But we hope to have, art exhibits maybe in the lobby of Riverside with a reception
yeah.
for the students and their families on the night that it opens, and then similarly things at the Menino Arts Center.
This is very
and
exciting.
restaurants around.
Is there an arts program at your school?
So we have a phenomenal visual arts teacher
Great.
that works with students grade in K1 up to grade 5.
Excellent.
And then we have the theater arts that works kind of a little crossover. She does some fourth and 5th up to 8th grade.
I love the younger citizens because they're so unpolluted as far as what they're going to create and how they should do it. And it's just so much fun.
And you should see the work that they do.
I
They
know.
amaze
Oh,
me
I
all the
know.
time.
I know. We had our Christmas card was done by one of our 6th graders. And it's been getting this kind of reaction from all around. People are saying, this is amazing that a 6th grader actually sat and created this thing. It's amazing.
There's a lot of talent out there.
Oh, yeah. And I remember, I can't tell you my 4th grade math teacher's name, but I can tell you every art teacher and music teacher I had from the 3rd grade on. You know, it's just that kind of impact that our educators are having on kids today, and especially where there's so much collaboration going between teachers that it's especially the way, you know, whatever the curriculum is working, that they touch each other's curriculum, and it's never ending.
Yeah, you're right. Art isn't taught in isolation anymore.
Right.
It totally, wraps around the curriculum, and it's very exciting to see it in
I'm
action.
so excited for it and I'm so lucky where I am, and it's treated just like any other subject. If you've got all A's and you somehow manage a B, you're off high honors from art.
That's right.
And you need, and the kids realize that, and it's kind of cool. So where will your art be hanging?
My art?
Yes.
Oh, my art is in the children and the teachers.
Oh, come on. This is an opportunity for you. You don't get a free stage, a free wall very often.
No, not me.
Tell me a little bit. You've only been there for a couple of years. How is the Roosevelt doing these days?
It's a wonderful school.
Yeah.
It's such a great community, and we have parents that are involved. And
That's good.
we
Parent
just
involvement is huge.
I think for kids today, you need to just do more than the bell to bell. School needs to be more than that for them, because what touches, what you just said so eloquently, really art is the reason for some kids to come up and get to school.
Oh, it certainly is.
Whereas for some kids it's sports, it's
Yeah.
that after-school basketball program. So it's providing opportunities and opening doors for students that might not know that art is going to be their thing or that they have a talent.
Right. My Monday morning is K1, K0, K1 again. All right in a row. And, the place is destroyed, but it's just the kids running because they just can't wait to get in and get their hands on whatever we're doing. Is there a website yet where people can go? I'll bet, no? Will
We're
the Hyde
talking
Park-
about a Facebook page as well.
Yes, you
but-
should have a Facebook page. I think the Main Street website out there in Hyde Park, those cats know what they're doing.
Yes.
They'll get it all spiffed up and shined up for you.
And we actually have a good cross view of people, because we have lots of, Riverside has their folks.
Yeah.
Main Street says.
I'm sure that
We'll get the word out.
the social network will get all kind.
And we'll
but
get it
use-
added to Val's view, too.
Well, use us too, please. Every time there's a date for something or anytime there's something, let us know, okay?
I will do
and,
that,
And
Glenn.
Lynda-Lee will have you back
Great.
as we get closer to launching. Well, you got one coming up. What's the date of the launch?
January 29th.
And
It's
now, where is it gonna
A
be?
Thursday night at Briar Rose in Hyde Park. That's
Where
on
is the Briar-
Hyde Park Ave.
Okay.
Yep, right near the old MPB.
Yeah.
And it's going to be great from 6 to 7. Just, let the community come in and see what we're about. So maybe next time I come back, I'll bring some of that artwork
That would
for
be,
you.
please do. And,
That would
and,
be
and
great.
consider it an open door here, because this is long lasting. This is something that I think is going to be a huge impact on that area. And you're right. It's nice to have a little area of your community that you call, this is where the arts are.
That's right.
And that's kind of really fun.
And mixed in with that are some great restaurants
Oh,
and some
yeah.
great music.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah. Lynda-Lee,
Thank
Sheridan,
you so
thank
much
you
for
so
this
much for
opportunity,
having
Glenn.
being here today. Don't move yet.
okay.
Okay, listen, gang, thanks an awful lot. Listen, we've only got half the show. We've got lots and lots to go. Please don't go away. You're watching BNN TV's It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn. Look, we'll be back with our next guest right away. Please do not go away. Thank you. Well, welcome back, gang. Thanks for hanging in there with us. You're watching BNN TV's It's All About Arts. My name is Glenn. Listen, I do want to remind everybody that there is a Twitter account out there also. So if you want to send us your tweet and let us know what is going on, or if you have a question, or if you're too nervous to call us on our television, on our phone, you can always tweet us a message or a question at It's All About Arts. Isn't that how it works now? That's how it works? But right now, it's really, really cool and really, really exciting to introduce you to a great young artist, and we're very, very happy to have her here. Melissa King, hello.
Hey, how's it
How
going?
are you?
Good.
Thank you for coming and joining us.
Thanks for
And of
having
course, Val is back with us. We're looking at these right here. Maybe someone wants to grab a shot of one of these. Well, let's talk about first you as an artist, okay? Mm-hmm. What's your medium that you work in?
It's acrylic paint.
I love acrylic paint. So it's just the blending of the colors is so much nicer.
Yeah.
It dries quicker. I mean, it doesn't smell funny.
No,
Have you always been a painter?
pretty much.
Yeah.
As long as I remember.
As long as you remember. Well, that's great. That's pretty exciting. When you're working, I like to ask artists this question. You're obviously a portrait artist, but do you have a specific setting that you work in? Do you have a studio or?
I do have a studio. It's Joy Street Studios in Somerville. That's actually where Val found me.
Well, really, Val's good at discovering, finding people.
Yeah.
But it's a dedicated space, so it's a place for artists to go and work.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think what's cool about that is that when you leave, you come back, it's the same way it was when you left it. It's not the kitchen table, which is kind of fun. What is it set up like? When you're working, right, you do pet portraits. These are pet portraits, by the way, guys. We're going to be looking at them pretty soon. Oh, Tony. We're going to be looking at them pretty soon. Is it all pets, or do you do landscapes too, or do you do all kinds of different things?
Just animals. I did a self-portrait once.
Is
But
that this here?
yeah.
I saw it.
Oh.
I took too many.
That's a golden ticket. It's right there.
That's a great one. It is you.
Yeah.
You're very serious.
I know. Well, it's because we had to work from a mirror, and it was for a painting class, and I didn't want to smile like this the whole time. Like, but yeah, everyone says that. I generally am pretty smiley, so it's not really a great reflection of me.
No, but you do work with animals, and I think a lot of people are probably thinking the same thing at home. When I've had pets, how do you get them to sit so still while you're painting them?
No, they don't sit still long enough for a portrait.
Are you working from photographs?
Yep.
Do you work from different photographs to get?
Sometimes, and sometimes people send me a small video. I don't use the video for the painting, but it's a nice way to get a little bit about their personality, like an understanding of how they are.
Yeah. There's also a really, really cool connection here that you're not just promoting it, but you're kind of you're involved in a cause here.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that. Can I call you Melissa, or would you prefer me to call you Pablo Picasso?
It doesn't matter. You can
I
call
like
me.
Melissa.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. The American Animal Rescue League of Boston contacted me earlier this year to work on a portrait at one of their pet rescue events on the Cape Cod, and I made a portrait of a dog named Fern who had been in the shelter for a really long time, and the idea being whoever ended up adopting Fern would get the portrait.
Oh, that's a great one.
I loved that idea. So I really liked working with the Animal Rescue League. They had bibs to run for the Falmouth Road Race in August, and I ran for them and raised $2,100.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's great.
And I had designed these calendars. This is my second year doing them, and I thought it would be a great way to raise money for them. So I'm donating 15% of my profits to them.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm a huge pet dude, and we've had pets our whole lives, and I know the MSPs very well, and that's really great. We've got some mugs to look at, right? We've got some animal faces to peruse and check out. If we can go through that. There you are. There it is.
Yeah, this is a campaign that I'm running to help promote the calendars. It's a take on Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which is one of my favorite movies. And I'm hiding golden tickets within each of the calendars.
Oh.
Well, not each of the calendars, obviously. Some of the calendars, and I'm randomly choosing them when people order them through my online store.
That's great.
I've got some really great prizes. Rover.com, which is a pet sitting website, donated a $250 gift card.
Nice.
A treat company based outside of Boston donated 3-month subscription for pet treats,
Nice.
named Two Dog Treats. And I'm also giving away custom portraits
That's
and
awful
illustrations.
Nice. It's nice of you. Well, there's a happy couple.
Oh, those are so cute.
That's Apollo and Hermes.
Now, were those a friend of yours?
It was actually one of my best friends. It was a wedding gift for one of her other best friends.
Oh,
and
that's
it's
so sweet.
her pet budgies. They're parakeets.
They're adorable. Oh, I love this one. What kind of dog is this?
I think it's a border collie mix.
Nice. I love the bright colors you use in the background. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, thanks. I love bright colors, but I'm open to any colors that anyone wants.
And you are on location?
Yep, that's at the Harbor Arts Festival in East Boston.
Plein air painting. That's
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, you asked me where my studio is, and I do work in my studio most of the time, but I have a French easel, and I like to bring it around and paint in different locations. So you may have seen me in the Arboretum. I've painted in the Arboretum.
One of my favorite places. I love the Arbs.
Yeah, actually, I was painting there once, and a guard pulled up, and I thought she was going to yell at me. And then she asked me if I was Pablo Picasso.
Oh, is that where it came from?
No. She knew. She had heard of me before,
that's
because I set up live painting events at different pet stores around the city.
You've got to come visit our pet cabaret.
I will.
Oh, I
I
love
heard you
that.
talking about that.
Yeah, they're great.
Yes, and I went on tour with my boyfriend last year up the west coast of the United States, all up California, so I set up my easel in different locations, on dog beaches, at different pet boutiques, on busy city streets, all up the coast to promote my art.
Oh, there's one of you. Where were you? Yosemite?
Yeah.
That must have been incredible to.
Yeah, it was really beautiful. I set up my easel in Yosemite National Park.
And paint pets, or do you?
Yeah. There's a picture.
You mean Yosemite's is in the background, and you're painting a
dog.
Oh,
Yeah. People were more interested in the nature. That they were a little confused as to why I was there, but I like to question the idea of my setting of where I paint. Here it is.
Oh, nice.
And I really enjoy being outdoors. I really enjoy nature, and I have to get these paintings done one way or another. So
Yeah.
I might as
whatever
well.
room works for you.
It must be great exposure too. I mean,
Yeah.
if I saw someone outside painting a pet portrait, I would immediately go over and start talking to them, ask them to paint my
Definitely.
giant rabbit.
You work from photographs. How many pieces do you work on at a time?
Sometimes I start up to like 4 or 5. I've painted over 400 portraits in the past 4 years.
Really?
Been pretty busy.
Are they on canvas?
Oh my gosh, I love this.
Look at the look on his face. Who's that handsome guy?
I don't think, it looks like he doesn't really like that. It's Zoe. She's a little surprised.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute.
Oh, that's
Yeah, I work
awesome.
on canvas.
Yeah? How big are they?
They vary. The smallest size is 6 by 6. I've done up to 30 by 40, but I'd be open to any size.
Do you have a pet?
I have 2 turtles, 2 red-eared sliders. I don't have a pet yet. I don't have the time or the money, but my boyfriend and I do pet sitting through Rover.com, and it's
Oh,
awesome.
okay. That's kind of
Oh,
cool.
that's fun.
Yeah, it's great because we don't know what pet we're going to get, what breed or anything, so it's a great way to kind of test out different breeds, different temperaments, different sizes, different ages. We had 2 beagle puppies this weekend, and that was,
A handful.
they were very cute. One night was a perfect amount of time for 2 puppies.
You knew after that, right?
Yeah.
The question was answered already.
Yeah.
Where you, I'm a cat guy myself.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, I
okay.
love kitties.
What's the most unique pet portrait you've done?
I did a hedgehog and a chinchilla. I did a rooster.
Oh, that's awesome.
How do people? We can't talk about how much it costs for someone to get this, but how do people get in touch with you? It must be a fabulous website.
I do have a website. It's www.pablopicasso.com.
Spell that.
PAWBLOPICASSO.com.
That's pretty cool. But you've got a Facebook page. And
Oh yeah,
all
I've got
that kind of stuff,
Facebook,
too.
Instagram,
Yeah.
Twitter. I got it all.
That's cool. When you get somebody sends you I want you to do spot here, they pick the picture that you want to use from, and do they determine the kind of, because painters can be
I'm pretty particular. I'm not that interpretive. I kind of copy pretty much the photo.
Yeah.
But I tell people to send me a bunch, and I have some guidelines on my website that help people figure out which photos will work better. But ultimately, I try to choose the photo, but I understand if someone's particularly attached to a photo, I'll work from that one.
Right.
So.
You're quite the accomplished painter. How long have you been painting? You said all your life. I understand that, that part. But has it always been seriously painting acrylic, or were there other formats and things you kind of went through?
I like acrylic. I've done oil, but I get too impatient and I mix the colors and it just turns into a brown mess.
Oh, me too. Watercolor, I don't get it.
I like watercolor. Actually, I've started to do watercolor
Yeah.
a bit. I like it because I'm doing these illustrations, just pen and ink illustrations, and I'm coloring them in with watercolor.
Yeah.
I like how mobile it is. It's even more mobile than my French easel.
Yeah,
So I can bring my
yeah.
paint box wherever I
Oh,
go.
yeah, you can just sit at the
Yeah.
bench and just kind of do it. Do you ever put your pets in settings?
No, I kind of just do the solid color backgrounds. It helps me streamline my process a bit.
Okay.
But in the future, I'd be open to it.
Yeah.
It's a nice style too, having that like the pet and then this great solid block of.
Oh, it's a signature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
Most
definitely
certainly is
is.
a
I've had one person commissioned me to do a portrait where their dogs were like peering over a table,
Yeah.
and there were 2 French fries on the table. So
That's cute.
I make amends. Another person, like their dog loved this bush
Yeah.
in their backyard, so I included the bush in the painting. So I'm open to some interpretations,
That's
but
fabulous. Give us the website one more time, please, Melissa. so
sure.
that people
It's pablopicasso.com, PAWBLOPICASSO.
And this is what you're looking for when you get your
The golden ticket.
golden
Yeah,
ticket.
they'll be inside. So the calendars, everyone thinks they're CDs, but
They're
But
clever
you're
the way
actually
you
using
set them
CD.
up.
This is CD.
yeah, it's a jewel case. So they do they open up like this, and then each month.
Because you want a small little calendar on your desk. You don't want something
Yeah,
big.
it's a good
and
one to like
cumbersome.
reference the date.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
that's
art.
Yeah.
I want to
And-
thank you so much for coming in and visiting with us.
Thank you so much for having me. It was
No,
fun.
this is fun. Don't be a stranger. Let us know what's going on. And we're going to take a really quick 1-minute break. We'll be back in just a minute. Please do not go away. Melissa, thank you so
Yeah,
much
thank
for
you.
being here with us. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Welcome back, gang. That was really fascinating.
That was
I mean, I
really
love that. You know, she. I love it when artists kind of combine causes for themselves and use their strengths to raise some money or to bring awareness to some other things. That's kind of really cool.
Help each other out. Yeah.
And have you been over to the Hyde Park area that she's talking about, the area of Hyde Park? It's kind of right off of Cleary Square.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm not too familiar with the area.
That's going to be very exciting. That's going to be a lot of fun for them to do, and it's a hop, skip, and a jump from where we are.
Oh,
because
yeah,
it's just
it's
the
so
next
close.
little borough over.
Yeah.
we'll have to make sure we go to a couple of those events and maybe come and be part of whatever they're doing over there. It sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'd love to see some of the students' art.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year
Yes,
and Merry
we're
Christmas.
not going to be back with you guys till the 5th of January. So happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa, happy Christmas, happy New
Happy
Year,
holidays.
happy holidays. I hope everybody is safe and we'll all be here a fourth night. Right?
Yeah.
So
Hope everyone has full tummies from holiday meals.
Yes,
and
and I hope everybody stays warm and loved out there because we do here. We're very, very fortunate to have the kind of opportunities that we have to do these kind of things and bring some artful adventures into your homes and stuff. And I hope to continue to do it for quite a while longer.
Yeah.
You know? But thank you, Val. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas.
you,
I'll see you
Glenn.
Christmas Eve.
I'll
won't
see you
I?
Christmas
Yes, I
Eve,
hope
yeah.
so. I hope you and yours come.
Yeah.
And we'll have fun. We'll have a toast and we'll have some crackers.
All right.
Listen, gang, get out there and do something artful, please. Go and visit the folks in Hyde Park. Find out what they're doing. We'll be keeping you abreast of what's going on there. And if you want to know what Melissa's doing, please go to the It's All About Arts website. Click on her name, and her website will pop right up in front of you. Get out there, gang. Enjoy yourselves. And like I like to say every week, please keep in the forefront of your minds our mothers, fathers, sons and daughters, aunts and uncles, nieces and nephews on foreign soil. Please.
Especially in the holiday time.
Especially during the holiday times, please. Well, we'll see you next year. Happy New Year, folks.
Happy New Year.
Bye-bye now.